Hey, what's going on, everybody? Vasset here at Outdoors with V. Welcome to this episode. We are heading out to the southwest region of the George Washington National Forest here in Virginia. The time now is 11:36 a.m. Our ETA is 12:42. It's about 59, 60 degrees outside according to my truck. It's a beautiful and slightly windy day out here in the mountains. We are officially in fallback mode until the spring, which means it gets pitch black around 6:15 or 6:30 or so, which should be fun. Looking forward to getting things started here on this trip. All the leaves out here have turned. The trees are becoming more and more bare each day. It's officially fall, everybody. It's fall. Thank y'all for joining me on this trip. For now, I'm just gonna drive. See you soon. We're here at the site, everybody. I heard the sound of this flowing water alongside this creek here, and I had to come check it out. I just love the sound of mountain water just flowing. It's very soothing, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's this huge rock face right here against this creek. It's a mountain wall, and it is just the coolest thing ever. Here's another really cool spot, everybody. I was talking about that rock face, this mountain wall here. I'm pretty sure the camera is picking it up a lot better in this spot. Gosh, you hear that water? Man, this might be the spot that we're gonna camp at, right over here. There's actually a table. There's a fire pit. Yeah, I like it. This might be a winner right here. Let's check out the site. All right, there's the truck. There's the table, fire pit, and a fairly flat spot right over there for either one of my tents. So the two tents that I brought on this trip, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the Cape 6. I've only tested it out once in that massive rainstorm, I don't know, episodes ago. And I've used the North Face Wawana 4-person tent 3 or 4 times here on the channel. So because I haven't used the Cape 6 but once, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up here in just a second. That's what I'm going with. Seeing all these freeze-dried meals is reminding me I'm getting hungry. I might fire one of these up for lunch, a late lunch. Got this bison chili by Heather's Choice I've been meaning to eat. So before we set up the tent, how about we fire this up? Oh yeah, it's gonna take 20 minutes. Just like that other Heather's Choice meal. I think that was the shepherd's pie. Oh my gosh. But anyway, that's actually perfect. I'm going to fire up my stove and rehydrate this. And by the time this is ready, my tent should be good to go. So I'm gonna do that right now, actually. All right, 20 minutes. It is 2:18 p.m. So 2:38. Let's go set up the tent. All right, everybody, the tent is all set up here. Once again, this is the Naturehike Cape 6-person tent. I've used it on the channel here before. Absolutely love this tent. It withstood a ton of rain, hours and hours of rain in that really rainy episode. I don't know, 3-4 episodes ago. Again, I love this tent. It's a really a cool tent, very spacious, great for the family, great for solo camping, plenty of standing room. Again, I love it. It's time to eat. I'm 8 minutes over. I was, staking it out, so on and so forth, cleaning up the truck. But my meal is definitely ready. Let's go enjoy that bison chili. This looks really good. Check that out. Can y'all see that? Wow. Wow. bison chili, pinto beans, kidney beans, bell peppers, chili, bison chili. Oh my gosh, this is outstanding. I'm gonna set up my chair and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my meal right here in front of this flowing creek. Just kind of want to chill here. Look at this really cool rock face, you know what I mean? And just listen to the water flow. You probably think I'm weird, but I just love it. This to me is living, you know what I mean? Sitting here, listening to the water, checking out this mountain wall. I love it. Oh yeah, time to relax. You guys, I absolutely destroyed this chili. It is so delicious. It's probably the best chili, whether it's in a bag or in a pot. Probably the best chili I've ever had. No lie, no joke, incredible. Wow. Drink some water. Here in a minute, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next. I think we need to collect some firewood, and then after that, we'll probably do some exploring. We'll bring you back soon. Before we get started on collecting some firewood and doing some exploring, I wanted to show you what was going on inside my tent. You just saw me set up my sleep system there. I have the OneTigris Cot. That's the cot there by OneTigris. I have my Hest mattress there. I love that mattress. The Hest camping pillow, and I also have my Eberly stock Reveille 5-degree sleeping bag, and that is 5-degree comfort. Now you're probably wondering, 5 degrees, that's extreme overkill for the fall right here in the mountains. I literally grabbed the very first sleeping bag within reach of my arm. So I just had to hurry up and get out of the house. You know what I mean? I was in a hurry. I wanted to get out here at a good time since it gets dark super early now. But yeah, if anything, it'll be extra cushion. You know what I mean? I'll probably just put on some layers and lay right on top of that. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be super comfortable in here. What else do I have going on? So I have my, let me see, make sure you guys can see. I have my EcoFlow Delta 2. This is a power station. This is a 1024 watt hour battery station. So love that thing. I swear by it. I have a little cook kit here, some spices, so on and so forth for dinner later. And I have some change of clothes if I need it. Other than that, I got my table there, got my light, and I also have my lantern in here too. So that light there is primarily for filming, and this is kind of like a night light. So everything's pretty much set up. You guys have seen this little rug here before. It's really like a blanket. It's a military style wool blanket. I use it for kind of like a footprint inside the tent to keep everything dry and, you know, not as dirty. I can put my shoes on it, so on and so forth. I'm going to bring a little bit more in here, but for the most part, this is it. So that's my setup in here. Just wanted to show you guys. All right, everybody, I just spent a little time and just moved my truck. I wanted it to face out the way I came in. That way tomorrow, when it's time to go, I can just pull straight out. Now, it's time to find some firewood. Let's get to work. All right, everybody, I got my chest rig on. Take a small little hike, explore just a little bit. There's this beautiful mountain in the background here behind my truck, and I'm sure y'all have seen it, but it looks beautiful right there. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around, take a little hike, bring you back here in a minute. There's really not much to explore. You have some more streams here. This is like a part of the creek. It's a long creek. You know what I mean? I could go further down and kind of explore some more, but I thought there would be more to look at. But this is pretty much it. You know, just a bunch of woods. You know what I mean? You got the mountain in the background there, which I've seen. Yeah, just more creek, more sound. You know what I mean? Of that mountain water. Very soothing. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let's get back. I've walked actually a little further out, but yeah, let's go back and process some firewood. But yeah, at least we got a little small hike in. Let's head back. Now that we got the fire going just a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and get started on dinner. For tonight, we have something very simple, very easy, but very good. We have ramen. This is spicy miso ramen soup bowl, Japanese style. This is by Annie Chun's. Now, it's not good for you, but it's supposedly better for you. Low fat, zero cholesterol, ready in 2 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna open this bad boy up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's see here. Can y'all see that? Anyways, I'll show it to you here in just a second. Not only do I have that ramen that is currently warming up, rehydrating, and all that good stuff, but I made some rotisserie chicken last night, and here it is, chopped up, brought it with me. I'm gonna put this chicken inside of that ramen, mix it up. It's gonna be super good. If you've never had rotisserie chicken inside of ramen, sometimes you can put steak, sometimes you can drop an egg in there, but tonight, we're gonna enjoy this. We'll bring you back when it's ready. Oh man, time to chill. I got this Modelo as well. I'm gonna enjoy that, but first, I got this ramen. I went ahead and put some chicken in it. Check that out. Oh yeah, this is good to go. Look at those noodles. I love ramen, by the way. I think I've told y'all this before. Now I'm gonna try my hardest not to slurp. So I apologize in advance. There's the chicken right there. This is so good, guys. Holy crap. Woo. pop open this beer. You guys know I love Modelo. Cheers, everybody. Oh man, nice and cold. Let's get a little bit of this soup. Oh yeah, that's perfect. You guys can see I got this fire going again. I've been feeding it over and over again. You know, this firewood just goes so quick. You know what I mean? But I processed enough to enjoy the fire, sit here and talk to you guys, enjoy my meal, enjoy my beer. It's a beautiful night. As you can see, I got my hoodie on. It got a little chilly. It's probably, I don't know, 40, 45, 46 degrees out here. It is 6:31 p.m. and we're just chilling. Yeah. Doesn't get any better than this. I mean, it really doesn't. I got my noodles, my soup, a great meal. I got my beer, got this warm fire. It's nice and chilly out here. I am so comfortable. I've talked about this many times before. It's just nothing like coming out here, you know what I mean, in the middle of nowhere, in front of this fire, just camping out, just roughing it, you know what I mean? Tell me what you guys like to eat on your camping trips. You know, let's paint a scenario. If it's chilly, you got a fire going, what's your go-to meal? What do you like to sit back, relax, and enjoy? You know what I mean? When you're out camping. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. All right, everybody. It's that time. There's mostly soup left. The easiest thing to do is to take this bowl and start slurping. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut this camera off, and I'm going to not make you watch me do that. Anyway, excuse me for just one moment while I finish this off. I'll bring you back here in just a minute. All right, what to talk about while we're sitting out here enjoying this fire? I'd like to talk to y'all about the channel, about where things are going, how the channel has slowly grown, and my objective, right? My objective, and you know, I'm going to be completely transparent and honest here. I want to grow the channel. I want to keep going. You know what I mean? I'd like to get to a point where this is what I do all the time, every day, every week. I love being out here. This has been a passion of mine for as long as I can remember. I'm doing things the right way. You know what I mean? I have a family. I have a actual, you know, full-time job. And, you know, I am 100% committed to that. I'm committed to being a great husband, a great father, a great employee. But someday I'd like to get to a point where, you know, this is my full-time gig. And I ask that if you enjoy the episodes, if you enjoy what you're watching here, and you know, can appreciate my channel, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I saw, you know, some sort of statistic out there. YouTube does these analytics, and I try not to obsess over them, but you know, some of it makes sense, right? You know I only post an episode once every 3 weeks. Would I like to get to a point where I'm not so busy and I'm doing it every 2 weeks or maybe even every week? I'm just so busy, everybody. I hope you understand. But, you know, YouTube, they're just, yeah, that's how it works. You know, the more you post, the more views you get, the more subscribers, the more likes, so on and so forth. Y'all know how it works for the most part. But the statistic that I'm talking about is, I think I saw 75 or I don't know, 75, 80% of viewers for, you know, on average aren't subscribed to my channel. And which is mind blowing, right? First of all, thank you all so much for watching my episodes. I really appreciate it. You know, it means more than you know. But if you enjoy the content, if you, you know, like everything you're watching, please, please, pretty please subscribe. You know, that way you can turn your notifications on, and when a new episode comes out, you're notified immediately. Just so everyone knows, I post every 3 weeks. It's on a Sunday. You know what I mean? This episode, let's see here. Today is, oh gosh, what is today? I think today is the 9th or the 8th. Ah, gosh, I can't remember. Anyway, today's Saturday, the 8th or 9th. I think it's the 9th. My episode is posting a week after tomorrow. Then 3 weeks later, another episode, right? Again, I want to get to a point where this is all I do, you know, and I post something every week. If you love the channel, if you enjoy everything you're watching, please continue to support. Please subscribe. Please like. It greatly, greatly helps my channel, and I really, really appreciate it. Help me grow and help me continue to evolve the channel, and hopefully we can do this more and more often in the future. Thank you all so much. Can y'all see my breath? It's getting cold out here, especially since this fire is nothing but embers. Can y'all see that? It has died down pretty much all the way. I can feel a little bit of heat, but it's time to clean up. I got some, let's see here, some utensils to clean up. I got my stove to put away. I got some trash to take care of. And so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to take my time to make sure nothing is left out. And then we will see y'all inside the tent. All right, everybody, we're inside the tent. I'm gonna move some stuff around a little bit, but for the most part, we're all set in here. Yeah, let's hunker down and hang out. All right, we're comfortable, we're chilling. As you can see, I got my beanie on. It's pretty chilly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's probably, I don't know, 40 degrees outside. Maybe 45 in here. It's not super cold or anything like that, but it's chilly. Anyways, I am, again, just chilling in here, relaxing. This is a big tent, everybody. I know I said this already, but one more time. This is the Naturehike 6-person Cape tent, and it's absolutely massive. I got my cot in here, a table, my storage containers, filming equipment, this chair I'm sitting in, and other pieces of gear and, you know, bags. More than enough room. You can stand up in this thing. So, I love it. Very, very comfortable. Very, very nice. So, Naturehike, great job. I have been trying to get on the internet on ESPN. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge, huge college football fan. I just, you know, I love watching football. I like the rivalries. I love the the marquee matchups, and just just getting into the moment. The collegiate sports, especially football, right? But I think today you got Alabama, LSU, you got Georgia, Ole Miss. Yeah, the only score that I've been able to see is Colorado. I think they won 41-27 or something like that. But after that, I can't get any service at all. You guys remember that satellite feature that I talked to you all about? Well, I might turn that on and get Ashley to send me some scores. Yeah. As far as professional sports, I'm into, the Washington Commanders in terms of the NBA basketball, professional basketball. I'm into the Los Angeles Lakers. That's, really it in terms of sports, but just want to talk to you a little bit about that. We never get a chance to talk about sports here on the channel. And for those, sports buffs out there who, have teams, have favorite, players and whatnot, comment down below. Who's your favorite team? Please share. I'd love to know. As y'all can see here, it has gotten significantly cooler. It's borderline cold. If I had to take a guess, I would say it is 36, 35 degrees maybe. I mean, for real, seriously. I mean, it's, my watch is not picking up the temperature for whatever reason. I think I have my flashlight on here. Oops. Anyways, sorry about that. But yeah, it's cold. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's chilly. It's chilly. But I wanted to bring up one more thing tonight before calling it, for the evening. My wife and I, we did it. We took our kids camping for the very first time ever. Now, you're probably wondering, why didn't I film it? I'll be honest. Since it was their first time, and I really wanted to be in the moment with them. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see their reaction. I wanted to really pay attention. And so we did it. It was really fun. I'll share a picture here on the screen here for y'all, but we had a blast. We actually went with my parents, and they absolutely loved it. It was literally like right before Halloween, so the campground that we went to had trick-or-treat festivities, Halloween festivities. It was super cool. The kids had a really good time. The only thing is, we went, to the mountains. It was a, nice little campground in the mountains, and it got pretty cold. I mean, it got down to like 30, 34, 35 degrees. But the campsite had electricity. We were able to put our tent right next to an electrical outlet, plug in a heater for our tent, and we were warm and toasty all night. But kids loved it. They had a great time. Our youngest, didn't have as much of a good time as the other two, but it was their first time, and we plan on more trips in the future. Speaking of which, we probably won't bring all three, you know what I mean? But hopefully I'll be able to bring Jacqueline, for one, or Kai for one, later down the road. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. The time right now, everybody, 9:15 p.m. I think I'm just going to lay down. I stood up for just a moment because my knees started hurting. I sat down too long, but here in a minute, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to call it a night. I'm all talked out. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I've been talking too much. Hopefully y'all don't feel that way. But, yeah, I'm good to go. Had a great time with everyone. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today during this trip. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I slept really, really well last night. I think I fell asleep around, I don't know, 9:45, 10 p.m., something like that. The birds are up. They actually woke me up, I don't know, 45 minutes ago, but I went back to sleep. So I'm going to get up and move some things around. We're going to head outside the tent here, and we'll make some breakfast, some coffee. Bring you back soon. Woo-wee! I'm getting a little hot. All this moving around I'm doing. Take my jacket off. All right, so what we're doing for breakfast today, oatmeal. We're also gonna enjoy some coffee as well. For those who are wondering, this is a canteen set by Boundless Voyage. I got a 750 milliliter pot here and like a 400 milliliter like pan slash pot right here. They just open up like that. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee in this guy, and I'm gonna enjoy my oatmeal in this guy right there. And I got the, let's see here, this is the 1100 milliliter canteen bottle. All of this is titanium. So anyways, just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna mix my oatmeals. I have a protein-packed maple and brown sugar Kodiak oatmeal meal there, and then I have a cinnamon roll oatmeal by Better Oats, and the usual G7 instant coffee. It's a Vietnamese coffee, and I have some hazelnut Taster's Choice. So we're gonna go ahead and set all that up, get it started. Let's make it happen. Coffee time. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Got this oatmeal here. Keep that coffee hot. Oh yeah. Before I end this episode, everybody, I want to leave you with a few things. So I've been thinking about future episodes, right? You all have seen me, truck camp a ton. You've seen me backpack. You saw the episode where I slept in the back of our family SUV. Obviously, I'm going to do more of, those types of episodes. But earlier this year in January, I talked about, never camping out in a hot tent before, in terms of like a hot tent stove with, firewood and so on and so forth. I'm still on the search. I'm still on the hunt for a good hot tent. I'm probably going to go with like OneTigris or Promali or something like that. I've also haven't done a cabin episode here on this channel. So those types of trips are coming, and then obviously more of the same that you've already seen. Stay tuned. Speaking of my channel, everybody, the last thing I want to bring up are special guests. So you've met my wife, Ashley, you've met my kids, and you've met my uncle, Brett. I plan on, asking my dad to come along with me on, one of these trips in the future. My younger brother. So my younger brother, his name is Rathana. And you obviously, my uncle Brett. Both of those guys, they've actually never backpacked before. So I think it's going to be a really cool episode, a really cool adventure, with Rathana and Brett to go backpacking. Why not take them out for the first time? Me, have that honor of doing that, introducing them to the backcountry. That would be awesome. I've talked to them about it. They're open to it, and they're excited. And if we're gonna go, they're probably not going to want to go when it's, super, super cold outside, which it's getting there. So it's going to have to be either really soon, or we're just going to have to wait, until early mid-spring. So, but anyways, that's the last thing I wanted to bring up with you guys. I'm going to sit here for just a minute, enjoy my coffee, and I'll probably go towards the creek there and check out that water flow and hear that sound before leaving. So I'll bring y'all back here in just a second. I'm going to stand here, enjoy this moment. This is one of the moments I've talked about where you just take it in, especially on a trip like this, you know what I mean? So I'm done. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this adventure. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. It definitely helps the channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you can get notified on future episodes. That's it. I'm out of here, everybody. Till next time. Take care.